Hello everyone. So I'm just going to get ready today. I'm going to do something different. I'm starting with a primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover. Today I'm actually going to be doing something I've never done before, and I'm going to show you how to get full coverage and cover up my freckles that I've got going on. So right now I'm just filling in my brows, and I use a color called Coal. It's an eyeshadow and it fits in my compact. So it's super easy with the hot line brush. Now I'm going in with a contour that's called Aspen. It's this light ashy color, and it kind of mutes out my freckles without being really cakey and looking like I have a ton of product on my face. So you can see how it just kind of made that smooth out and disappear. And then I'm kind of covering up any redness and stuff that I have with that as well. Now I'm going in with Mango, and I am color correcting under my eyes. I've got purple undertones, and so we have different colors that can cover up under eye circles. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now I'm going to go in with my main highlight color. So this is like my foundation color. This matches my skin, and I'm placing it along my jawline, around my nose, at the tops of my cheeks, and across my forehead. And I'm using the Best Blend Forever brush. This brush is amazing for light coverage. And I'm doing that because I already went in with that layer of Aspen, and I don't want to have too much makeup on my face if it's not needed. So I'm just doing a light layer of my main foundation. Now I'm going in with my second highlight. I'm using Sunlit here, and this just will add brightness and light to the center of my face. So I go into like this triangle under my eyes and then down the middle of my face. Now I'm going with my contour. I am using a mix of Astoria and Indigo today because the look I'm going for is a little strong. And so I go on just at the bottom of my cheekbones, across my forehead, my jawline, and my nose. And don't worry, it's not super blended in. You just kind of place it and then you blend in later. I'm using the edge of the Buffy brush to do my nose. You can see how it just was easy to create those sharp lines on my nose. Now I'm going in with that brightening shade down the middle of my nose just to make sure that that stays bright. I'm using the Bella bronzer here with the Glow Illuminator. I love this combo, and it just is going to give me this all over tan. And I do go on my neck because my neck is so much lighter than my face naturally. I really want it to blend really well and not look crazy. So now I'm going in and spot treating. I'm using the multitasker. This is a great tool for that. And I go in with a darker color than my main highlight, and this will help cover those spots really good. Now I go in with a perfector sponge or a beauty blender you can use for that. Make sure it's damp but not soaking wet. And it really just presses it into the skin and takes off excess. I'm using a lip and cheek today. This is Cindy and Tropicana mixed. Now I'm going for the eyeshadows. This is Sabrina. I just kind of go all over. It sets the highlight that I used before. And then now this is Bird. You could set with just a powder before. You don't have to use the Sabrina. But now I'm using Bird. It's this almost olivey looking brown. It's really, really pretty, but I'm using this as a transition shade base. Now I'm going in with a color called Fin. Fin is a charcoaly color with a bit of a shimmer, and so we're kind of doing that and pressing it underneath my eye as well. Now I'm going in with a color called Trust, and I'm using it kind of like an eyeliner, and then also just the bottom of my outer corner just to deepen it and give depth. And you notice I always keep it lifted. If I wing out and make it smoky, I have to keep that lifted so that my eyes stay lifted. You don't want that to drag down because it will make your eyes look droopy. I'm just fluffing that out and diffusing it a bit. Now you can see I can go back in with my foundation brush and clean it up. So easy because it's cream makeup, so it's not set until you set it. Now I'm going into it with a color called Glass Slipper. This is like a sparkly silver shade. It's really, really pretty. It's going to add a bunch of pop and character to my glam look that I've got going on. And then I just kind of take my eyeshadow everything brush and kind of blend out edges so there's no harsh transitions between the colors. Now I'm using a color called Gold Digger, and I'm putting that on top of the glass slipper. The glass slipper is really silvery, but I kind of want to mute it out a bit with a bit of a gold tone to it, but not too gold. So that's why I'm doing that in layers. Now I'm going to wet my brush, and I'm going to go into that glass slipper, and I'm taking it on my lash line, like my waterline. So you can see inside there, it's on my waterline. Then I go in with our Black Friday eyeliner. All these products are in my compact, so it's amazing. I love it. I can just go from product to product and put them on my face, and I don't have to go searching in my makeup bag for something else. So it's pretty awesome. Now I'm going in with a color called Unicorn, and this I'm going to use on my brow bone and my inner corner. You could use an illuminator as well. I love to use the color Glamazing for that, but it just adds that extra pop of light and lift on the brow bone. Now I'm going in with my contour, and I am contouring my lips. I'm using the multitasker brush. I really love this brush for my lips. It just really helps to define it really well. I'm going in with a color called Indigo right now. I'm pretty much doing most of my lip with an indigo color. It's a contour. It's a heavy contour, one of the darker ones, but I really like the color it gives, and it adds depth. I threw on some of my lip conditioner because my lips were a bit dry. Now I'm going in with a color. So I'm using a color called Love Spell, and then I'm kind of putting this color called Petal right in the middle. So the middle is kind of Petal, and the outside area is Love Spell. They're both kind of glosses, and I love the look that it just gave. Now I'm just curling my lashes and doing the mascara thing. You can just toss on falsies as well, and that makes it super easy. Now I'm just popping on some illuminator. I'm using a color called Dulce. It's kind of this gold shimmery one, and it's really pretty. And you can finish off with powder. We have a pressed powder called Vanilla Dust that you can use in keeping your compact. I like a loose powder. This is called Soap Brows. It's from West Barn Co. I like it to shape my brows. It's kind of like a wax, and it keeps them really fluffy and natural looking. And then once I have them shaped, I can go back in and just touch up in areas that I may have missed when I first did my brows. And then I am all done. So I hope that was helpful for you.